Sometimes in any endeavor in life that's worth doing, there are moments when it looks like it's not going to work, or when it looks like you bit off more than you can chew. In any great enterprise, there are times when those looking in from outside are pretty sure you're a fool, are pretty sure that you're going to fail, you're going to fall on your face. There are times when just the weather inside your being begins to build a charge that, like lightning, eventually has to release. And that's what this week's episode is all about. Alright, the first group of girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. All right, let's go get the next batch. Yeah, what do you think? There's something better? Huh? Splotchy and Freckles, of course, are in the first group. All right, we are at Ruler in Ogdensburg, town of Oswegatchie, Guacachami. I gotta pull this far enough out so the new ones can get off, but there's a gap, and so I gotta stand in the gap, and there's rock. Ah. All right, girls. All right, hop off. Yeah, that means you jump out. Go on. Go on. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Good boy, good girl, whatever gender you are. All right, so here's the problem. If I open that door, I gotta get right the heck back out here. So there we go. And there we go. All right, that was not that hard. It's the next group or two that are going to be challenging because they're the skittish ones. And the final batch, now we gotta go get the dogs. Everybody's gonna come and welcome you. That's right. There were a couple of tricky ones at the end. Of course, I didn't videotape. Blushy, could you let them out, please? Blushy, Blushy, come on, go away. Come on, guys, come on out. So I'm just getting tired of the whole thing. Can we please leave? Come on, let them out. Let them out. Oh, fuck you, Freckles. You fuckers. Oh, goddamn. You know, it was all working so nicely until you fuckers decided to get back on the fucking trailer. God damn it! Get off the fucking trailer! Oh, god damn! Come on! I'm gonna have to climb on there. But meanwhile, the fence is about to fall over. It's barely standing here, and I can't leave this little spot because you fuckers got back on the fucking trailer. Get off the fucking trailer. Jesus fucking Christ. This is the real me. Oh, fuck, the stress. I can't fucking stand it. Oh, I gotta tie this. There's a certain point where I just lose my shit. Hey, Looney. I've lost my shit today. Like, I went to let the last group of sheep off, and all my tame sheep climbed right on the fucking trailer and wouldn't let the others off, or they stood right there, and I couldn't move. And again, I need help. I need help. I keep trying to do all this shit all by myself, and just getting help, like, is so fucking hard. I'm always the guy to help other people, but I need help. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I want a life. I want help. I want to see my girlfriend. I haven't seen my girlfriend in 2 months, and it's just the stress just starts hitting me, and then the fucking sheep everybody climbed on the fucking trailer. And then the fence it's all rocky here, and so the fence was a little wobbly, and fucking Freckles and Splotchy just pushed right through it. Which reminds me, I gotta set up the charger so these fuckers get a shock the next time they touch the fucking fence. This is my real self. This is what I don't show anybody. Because it's not friendly, it's not polite, it's not nice. But this is what I really feel sometimes. Like, I just get so fucking angry. I get angry at the door of my fucking truck. And I hurt my arm. God damn it. I'm just tired. I've just been grinding it out. And I just, and Joel has his big thing this weekend, and I'm supposed to perform. And I haven't practiced, and I'm tired. I'm too tired at the end of the day to pick up the guitar, and I'm running out of time. I still didn't get to mow. And this whole day is gone, and I didn't get to fucking mow. And it's not raining, so I could be mowing, but I have to do other stuff. I can't just mow. I can't just take care of sheep. I have to do all this other shit. Fuck. If I had a gun right now, I would shoot this little fucker. I'm so fucking tired. And this one fucker will not go in the fucking fence. I'm so close. Fuck. I know I will pop out of this. But this is the story of my life. I feel things so intensely, and it's so unacceptable to feel the things I feel. Oh my God. This one fucking sheep. In the meantime, I've left an opening so he can get in, and I just hope the others don't find it. I wonder if there's any water in this pond. Nope. I'm just tempted to leave him. Maybe a coyote will sneak in and eat him. I'm fucking tired. Somehow today just took so much longer than I thought it would. I thought I could get them all moved by noon for some stupid reason. But it's just taking all fucking day. All fucking day. If I can actually leave this open and then move him in. But I have to get around on the other side of him. And that's not going to happen right now, so fuck it. So essentially what I have had is what I call a meltdown. Just when everything's so intense and there's so much pressure and I can't like get out from under it, that just at one point the whole circuit blows. The whole circuit blows. And I'm just fried. I'm just fucked. All right, so nobody's figured out there's an opening there. So if I can get this little booger into that alley, I've got him. But that means I have to go walk all the way down here and get around on the other side of him. Fuck. Only 20 minutes later, he went through the entrance. So much extra work for one sheep. I wonder if God feels that way. One fucking sheep. All right, everybody's with everybody. All right, now I am done. And I am finished for the day. I am crispy toast. Ugh. All right, well, I made it to Thursday, and it's Thursday morning. I normally feed the dogs in the afternoon, but yesterday I was mowing, and I decided I was so frustrated with the flail mower. Even though I opened it up, it's still, anytime I came on grass, it just practically died. I just, maybe it's good for just brush. Small brush, I don't know. But I decided to try the wood chop shop, and they're not a sponsor, but they're a good local resource. The wood chop shop offered to let me try a 6-foot brush hog, and he basically said, listen, if it's too big, bring it back and we'll go down to a 5-footer. So just as I was about to leave to come here, I was at a different site. Just before I was about to leave to come here, my guy, Steve from the wood chop shop, showed up with the new mower. So it was on another tractor. So we had to take it off the other tractor that was on the trailer, put that tractor back on the trailer, then take my flail mower off of mine, and then put the 6-foot brush hog onto my tractor. So there was a lot of that going on, and that put us kind of like at a 4:30 zone, and then a huge thunderstorm came through. So we had to take shelter in the truck for a little while, but then it eased off a little bit. So we managed to get the brush hog onto my tractor. But by then I was soaking wet and I was starting to shiver, and I hadn't eaten since breakfast. So I didn't want to go into hypothermia. So I just said, you know what, the dogs can go another little bit without food. It's actually good for them. And I need to maybe start feeding them in the mornings anyway, because I have to mow in the afternoons, because I've been mowing in the mornings, and with the solar panels, like I can mow one side in the morning and the other side in the afternoon. It's complicated. But so I'm about to go and see if the 6-footer works. And if it doesn't work, I'm kind of back to square one, and I'll swap it out with the 5-footer. That's the deal. But in the meantime, I moved the sheep, not yesterday, but the day before, and everything went well until the very last minute, and I had a significant meltdown. I lost my temper, and it wasn't at the sheep necessarily. It was just at the amount of stress in my life with these 7 solar sites and it raining every frickin' day. It's like the stress is I want to get the job done, and then the sheep having foot rot, and we need to treat them. So a whole day every week is taken up with treating the sheep. And then, there's other stuff that happens in life, and you can't just work all the time either. And I need rest. And if I don't rest, I'm useless. So, it's not like I can go home, make dinner for my dad, and then turn around and go right back out, driving another half hour back to where these sites are. So that's the process. It's just messy, and it's not easy, but that's okay. Like, I don't want it to necessarily be all easy all the time, because you don't grow that way, And my Lammy wants to say hello to me. Come here, Lammy. Come here. You got 2 Lammies. Hi. Hi, Lammy. Come here. Come here. Hi. You're wet. And you, Splotchy, you were a pain in the ass yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before. You were a troublemaker. It's the friendly ones that cause the most trouble. Yeah. Yes, I'm such a good girl. Such a good girl. So anyway, they're here, and they have plenty to eat. You have plenty to eat. Don't act like you don't. Come on. What are you doing? What are you looking at? Can you see your reflection? And this one, Freckles, she was the other troublemaker. Hey, stop chewing on me. Who's a good girl? Stop. And look at you, Pinto Palomino and her baby. See her right foot. The right foot, she's still favoring it. But hopefully we'll make progress. All right, I gotta get the dogs back in. And I don't want them to wander off, because I gotta get to work. And it looks like Luna already has wandered off. Okay, so now I gotta get their leashes. And I gotta find them and put them back in with the sheep. And then I gotta check the boys across the street. Look at that. They didn't even finish their dinner after not having any food yesterday. So, all right, that's okay. All right, so it's Thursday, August 13th. And again, this is how much rain we had yesterday. Like, come on. For August, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so my work is cut out for me here. I have a lot of mowing to do, but I want to set up the sheep handling system, and I think I'm going to set it up over there, because then I can use the perimeter fence as a lane, and I won't have to put another fence here once I get them moving down there, and I can just leave the system there and just bring them up the lane, and that will require half the fences. So that's the plan. But today I gotta go see if that new mower will work. So here I go. See you guys later. so good. Going slow, but the grass is wet. And it's working so much better than that flail. Bogged down. Not going fast, but I'm moving right along. The grass is wet, so it's going slow. Way better than the flail. Right back. I had been mowed before. You can see the ground is really wet. I'm gonna just get to some larger areas where this water soaks in a little bit. All right, well, my new tractor's working good. My new 6-foot wide mowing deck or brush hog is working. I managed to have a whole day finally when it wasn't raining, and I was able to get a lot of the big areas done, and I think one more day I might be able to wrap this up. So that is good news. Whew. Mark Shepard here, Healing Pastures, and what a difference a decent tool, you know. To be able to do a 6-foot wide, you know, it's a little less than 6 feet, but it's so much more than 4 feet, which is a little less than 4 feet. So it's so much more than 36 inches. And I'm confirmed that the flail mower is not the right piece of equipment for this situation. This mower just grinds through everything. And it's a little big to turn around in the solar panels, particularly if it's wet, and a lot of them are wet. So yeah, so I basically put in 8 hours here today, and it feels good to get it done. It's just been bothering me, something fierce, to not be able to get the job done between the rain and my smaller tractor breaking down and just so many other things I have to do, you know, with the sick sheep and the foot rot, and just dealing with health issues with my dad. And sometimes I need rest too. Like I can't just grind away. You know, like I'm not working anymore today. I'm done. Getting in the car, going home. I got to make dinner for my dad, and then I got to practice because I have a gig at the Canton Apples First Press Apple Cider Fest. Oh, God. All right, well, time to go home. Yeah, goldenrod, baby. What are you eating down here? That's sweet pea, and this is Tammy Lammy Lulu. Everybody else is eating. You got stuff to eat. Good. The dogs have super treats. Luna's gone somewhere. That's good. And now I gotta check the boys, and then I have to get to mowing. Here's a tiny little booger. Hey. Hey, baby. Did you guys eat those apples? What did I do with the apple cider vinegar? I thought I brought it here. Maybe I'm out of it, and I don't remember. Huh. Oh well, lots going on. Friday, August 14th, more rain. I would like to mow. I would really like to mow. Oh well. At least I managed to realize it was coming and get out of the rain so I'm not soaked like I was on Wednesday. I think Monday was the only day that it didn't rain. It either rains during the day or rains at night. Last night we had a ton of rain. We get like an inch every day. So I think, like any form of energy, like a thunderstorm is a release of energy. There's a tension that builds up and then it has to get released. And part of why stress is so difficult, particularly for cultures where you're not allowed to get emotional, and this has happened to me all my life, there's a certain threshold, which is fairly low, of things that frustrate me, things that are expected of me, things that I don't do as well as I think I should. And I start this pressure. I feel it inside my body. And unless I curse, unless I release that energy fiercely, verbally, it feels like it's going to hurt me. And there are times when I can't control it, which is why I tend to avoid people because people stress me out. Which is why I love this gig. I love the sheep and the dogs, and I even love mowing. But it's all new, so I haven't developed a system yet to manage how much I have to physically do. So we're in a process. But last week, and I've been sitting on this video for a week, because A, I needed a break, and B, I wasn't sure I was ready to release it, but I'm gonna. What the fuck? You know? I'm a real human. I have real challenges, but I'm doing what I want to do with my life in spite of the fact it's the hardest fucking thing I've ever done. But I love it. And even, I now know that the last batch of sheep, I have to give them a sub corral to get out of the trailer in so that the doofniks don't try to get back on the trailer and just block the whole thing. So again, anything that pushes me to the edge like that and causes me to melt down, usually I can come out of it and get a learning, and the release of that energy feels so much better than trying to hold it back and trying to not lose my temper at the animals. Most of the time I'm like the sheep whisperer, but there are occasions when these animals have minds of their own and they can be vexatious. I know somebody who is a sheep person and she's never curses except around her sheep. Like the sheep cause her to curse. I just like cursing. So that's the real me. And if you don't like it, that's okay. And if you do like it, let me know in the comments. If you don't like it, please don't let me know. I don't want to hear from you. Yeah, that's it. So that was last week. And I'm going to maybe take a little break from doing this to see what I want to do. I have a lot of mowing. a lot of mowing. And I'm starting to feel like I need to do music again. So that's the next level of frustration, right? And it's a constant tension, but that's what makes life so interesting. So anyway, thank you for your patience and for watching this whole thing. All right. Peace, love, and grooviness. Amen.